FM, WRFG.org. This is CHAiNGES. We're back. Still in studio with our magnificent guest. Bright-eyed, bubbly. Bless the space. So, Sonny, before we left, you were talking about what it is to build an organization or to have something that can work within the context of nonprofit or that which is a 501c3, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
And you were talking about how wonderful it was to do it. And you get ready to share how you do this.
Yes, yes. 501c3, easy.
As we are. The station itself is a 501c3. Non-commercial station. But we also a 501c3.
Yes. So it's been interesting because, again, this wasn't something that I knew I was going to do after graduating. I graduated with a public relations degree, so me and the nonprofit, like, okay. But 3 years later, it now does make a little bit more sense to me.
How so?
Well, my first thoughts with creating any kind of business was that it was going to be like a black-owned directory. That was what it really first started out as. And now that I've kind of gotten back,
as an information type.
Yeah, just giving information, being a resource to small-owned businesses, because again, I had just gotten an opportunity to work with a small-owned business, and I saw firsthand that everything doesn't always happen as planned. So, 3 years later, after I did a little bit of here, giving back, did a little bit of there, again, letting people stay with me, doing a little bit more here, building relationships, and being totally cutting out of some great opportunities. I know that the heart of the CHAiNGES Fund, the heart of my purpose is kind of helping people staff what they've built, because I'm a people person. I know a lot of people, and people gravitate towards me, I think because of my energy. It kind of just works that way. And so with the people that I meet and the relationships that I build, knowing that either somebody's going to be the leader and somebody's going to be the worker, because again, we all do have our place in what we're working on. The CHAiNGES Fund became that, or is that. It is a staffing agency for small-owned businesses. We fill those gaps for the businesses as well as the communities, so that it's easier for them to kind of see how they can benefit from each other. I think that was also one of the things that I've noticed in my nonprofit work, is that people see using somebody as a negative. And I think that's strongly because on the right, and that's what I was going to get to next, because a lot of people will go to that extreme of exploiting them. Like, I've been taken advantage of, so I know that it's a fine line. but we all have purpose. So kind of highlighting those things in the process that we do at the CHAiNGES Fund and say, okay, this helps because this person will help you with your social media. You're not as strong in that, a little bit, you lack that opportunity in your organization. And because of that, with the day and time that we're in, it's a pricey thing to ask for someone. So we wouldn't want to propose a situation where that person is totally working for free. We introduce bartering, which for some reason isn't as receptive in our community, and it needs to be.
Well, okay.
In my opinion.
Well, no, I mean, it's okay. You have to qualify it. I understand. It is a challenge for us. But bartering is barter. The introduction of money as monetary funds or paper credits or fiat as it is became this whole different thing that we now look at. There's still bartering. If I gave you some money or for a service or for a product, it's still bartering. So it's not, I understand that people think that, oh, now bartering removes the value of what it is every now and then to be money, which is where we got caught up in. You know, this whole idea of time is money and everything's about money, and without money we can't do anything else. So I think there's an educational time for that. You know, every time it's like a teachable moment, you know, we have to start learning that that's how we functioned before the introduction of paper credits with people's faces on it, you know, claiming to be valuable. You know, a number 5 on a paper. The paper makes it valuable.
Who was that?
20. So we have to really shift our consciousness about that.
Right.
Right, Sharon?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Totally true.
So go ahead. So you said people that receptive to it. I wanted to make sure I expected that because I wanted to make sure that you build on that, because I know that we have to really reintroduce it, because we still do that. You know, we still barter. You know, but people don't think it's when you. I don't barter. You continue on that.
Yeah, I would say because many of the relationships or many of the changes that we've created thus far have not had any monetary value whatsoever. It's been the experience. It's been the opportunity to apprentice under an industry that you might have to go spend some money and, you know, miss out on that opportunity. So we have a lot of people volunteer their time, volunteer the knowledge that, you know, they get paid thousands to do. During one of our first 4 Ps for Progress sessions, we had Dr. Nzinga Harrison come out and do it.
Who that is?
Dr. Nzinga Harrison is I want to get this correct because she's going to kill me. She is a psychologist with a background in helping the African American community, specifically kind of educating us on what mental health is and taking away the negative stigma that's carried with mental health issues. During this particular session, we had her come out just to do a brief introduction to what it is to set goals.
How did that work out? How did that turn out?
That was, to date, in my opinion, other than our December event, one of the best events that we've had.
When was this?
This was 2015, so a year in. We had it in Mechanicsville, which is our target area right now. We have a lot of people still ask about that particular event because I would say one of the things that the CHAiNGES Fund does very well is create these platforms for you to get this information that you probably will not have any other chance to do so at. That has been one of the best things about the nonprofit is people wanting to provide their knowledge for free or for a very low cost, just because it's that important that our community gets the information.
So how did you feel that it turned out? Did you think that it was successful?
I think it was very successful. I'm still in contact with 2 of the participants from that session, who I've seen share the same tips that were given about goal setting to other people in our community.
So was it was a workshop of sorts?
Yes.
And it allowed for break out, and people really truly now have to implement what they learned, and people try to implement to the degree that they can now demonstrate some of the things that they were taught or given within that workshop.
Yes, and that really wasn't even asked of them. Being a new organization, we just kind of want people to get the information, but to see them go out and do more with it, of course, that's blessings on top of blessings for me.
So where would you say you are? Where would you say you are at this point of your life development relative to CHAiNGES? And how do you think that is coming of age?
Right now, I'm working on, again, building the board, doing a lot of capacity building.
Okay.
Because of the work that we've done over the 3 years, I think that people can kind of see what it is now that we're heading towards. And so that gives a lot of opportunity for some of the business leaders to step up and kind of, I guess in a sense, take what they're doing in their fields and present it in the communities in a way that is going to be received creatively.